The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It seems that equity prices are as disconnected from fundamentals as I've ever seen in my lifetime.
And that's true. That's true. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. The market is down another 560 points today. The market for the last 4 weeks has been unable to break out and hold that 280 on the S&P. It's amazing that people don't realize that this when they keep telling us we're going to have this big leap, we're going to have this big leap back. Remember that? And Cuddle kept telling us, oh, everything was great and that we're going to go back. Our economy was going to come roaring back.
We can make 2021 an absolutely roaring recovery. It's
not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Why are we so lucky to think, or why are we so lucky to believe him now, that we're going to have a roaring recovery when he told us, remember this, he told us during the boom times just 4 months ago.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
And then he kept revising it down. 4%, 3 to 4-ish, 2-ish, 2.5-ish. So why are we so lucky now to believe him that the economy is going to come back and it's going to come back roaring? When 4 months ago they told us the economy was booming.
Our economy is booming like never before.
Because it was never booming. That's why. And I say this all the time, and you can't get anybody to listen to you. They have taken parking space in everybody's head. They think everybody sits on the world's longest stupid bench. That this economy was booming. This economy was booming since he became president. This economy hasn't boomed since 2009. The economy was propped up, never boomed. It was all fake. But that's okay. We made a lot of money. A lot of people made a lot of money. And we're going to make more money on the way back down. And you better get ready because this market is going all the way back down. I'm not talking about just to the lows here in March. We're going to go beyond that. This economy has not recovered since 2009. It's been propped up. You got to remember the economy in 2008, 2009, when it blew up, it killed small start-up businesses, which is the backbone of our economy, which creates 78% of our jobs. It killed the middle class. Nobody talks about the middle class. The fake businesses never talk about the middle class. When we had the crash in 2009, because they didn't allow us to go into a recession, you got allowed us to go into a recession. That's called the free market. So you take all those bad companies, all those losers, and you don't prop them up. You don't print money and give them more money after more money when they're losers. That's stupidity. That's why they have a program. It's called restructuring under Chapter 11 bankruptcy. These companies, during the crash, during the correction, that didn't make it, you don't give them new money. What are you, stupid? You take them and let them go into a recession. In that recession, they can try to reorganize themselves. They can try to come out of that bankruptcy. The idea of a recession is that these companies go and they can shed their debt, get rid of their bad inventories, clean up their balance sheet, bring in new management. That's what you do with them. That happens every crash. The one that didn't happen is 2008, 2009. Instead, they said, let's not get rid of these companies. Let's keep them. And let's give these bad companies, these losers, the money. Don't give the money to the small startup businesses, which creates a strong middle class. You can't have a country that's strong unless you have a strong middle class. Every communist, every Marxist, every socialist tries to get rid of the middle class. You can't have socialism if you don't get rid of the middle class. Cuba, first thing they did, got rid of the middle class. Argentina, first thing, get rid of the middle class. Obama, what was he trying to do? Get rid of the middle class. Look and see who he hired. Look who he hired. When he got into office, the majority of the people he put around them, these were people who were part of the Chicago Communist Party. I'm not just saying that. Go look it up. Go look it up. They had high positions. Valerie Jarrett was a member of the Chicago Communist Party. You had, I can't think of the other gal. It was another right-hand person. There's two of them. I'll think of their names later. But both were they all were part of that Chicago group. Their whole thing, remember they started the czars, all the czars? Because their idea was to destroy the middle class. And then you start redistributing wealth. Remember, that's what he wanted to do? Redistribute wealth. And you choke out the middle class. The sooner you get rid of the middle class, the sooner you can have socialism. The middle class is the problem. So in 2009, when Baby Bush would not let us go into recession to take all these bad banks and to put them into bankruptcy, let them reorganize themselves. And if they couldn't reorganize themselves, then let them go into a full bankruptcy. And then you then you take all the assets. They sell all the assets, and you take those assets and destroy the bunch of strong banks. We had 8,000 other banks that survived. But they took the 9 banks, instead of getting rid of them, they propped them up. And the banks have been propped up ever since. The banks have never been fixed. But just remember, the economy not only died because the middle class died. Remember, all the middle class jobs were offshored. And when the financial system was deregulated, the banks, remember that? They should have deregulated. They should have gone back to the Glass-Steagall Act. We had the Glass-Steagall Act. We never had a problem for 50 years under the Glass-Steagall Act. That was an opportunity to go back to the Glass-Steagall Act. When the market crashed, that's the first thing we should have done. No, they didn't do that. And remember, the jobs, the offshoring benefited Wall Street, benefited the CEOs, benefited their partners, their largest shareholders. Because lower labor and lower compliance costs resulted in what? Higher profits. But these profits flowed through to the biggest shareholders, the big guys, the CEOs, their partners, their biggest shareholders, like Warren Buffett and the rest of them, in the form of capital gains. And to the CEOs in the form of performance bonuses. Remember, the CEOs were getting paid not on performance, they called it performance, but it wasn't performance bonuses. They got every time their bonuses were tied to how high the stock could go. And they're pushing stocks up without profits, doing QE and stock buybacks. So they kept pushing the price of their stocks up while their profits were going down. That's what QE does. So remember, there was only a handful of companies that came out of that 2009 crash to 2020. There's 6 companies out of 500 that participated in 38% of the gains. 6 companies out of 500 participated in 38% of the gains. More on this when I get back. Join my gang free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. In the last few days, when the market's been dropping, we're down 611%. Guess what didn't drop? Gold. Remember, gold has outperformed all 11 sectors in the S&P. Every morning with my members, I show them. I put up gold mining and I put up gold. And then I take the ETFs of the 11 sectors, every one of them, and I go down through each one of them. And gold is outperforming every sector. That's where the smart money is going. Gold and gold mining stocks. We're up about 17% in gold, symbol GLD, that's a gold stock. I don't mean the bullion. We're up about 44% in our gold. And I predicted this long ago when we first started buying the gold. Nobody was buying it. No, only a couple of people were pushing it. But I got my gang in very, very early. I said, believe me, the money this year, we're going to make it all in gold. And then at some point, we're going to make it in oil. And we're doing fine with our oil, too. Our oil's doing well. But just for a moment, I want you to understand what's going on. Why don't let them take parking space in your head that we're going to have this giant recovery in the next quarter or the next quarter. It's not going to happen. Just like they promised us a new economy after the 2009. Remember the 2008 crash? In 2009, Obama comes in and he promises a new economy. Better, high-paying, full-time jobs. They're going to replace, remember? He was going to replace all those low-paying service part-time jobs. Never happened. What did we end up with? Retail clerks, waitresses, bartenders. It was a big bold-faced lie. Just like now, they're lying to you when they say we're going to have a recovery. It's not going to happen. We didn't have a recovery from 2008 to 2020. We didn't. It was a propping up. Now you're going to see. Now you're going to see what that propping up was all about and why it can't sustain itself and why we're going to go not only back to the March lows, we may go all the way down to the lows of October of 2008 or December 2008, November 2008. Remember, the offshoring of the U.S. manufacturing stopped our growth. It stopped the growth of consumer demand here in the United States, and it killed the middle class. When they offshored our manufacturing jobs, our consumers, our middle class that grew the company, that consumption stopped because they didn't have the money anymore. And without growth, especially in consumer incomes, which comes from business investment to drive the economy. Remember, CEOs aren't putting any money in business investment. They're not buying new machinery so that they can increase your productivity, so you can get wage increases, so that you can save. In fact, they're going to be driving us to make sure we don't save. Another big lie today. They came out and Powell said, we're not going to go to negative rates. Yes, they are. Of course they're going to go to negative rates. What a bunch of nonsense that is. I mean, this morning he comes out and he says, we're not going to go to negative rates. They're going to go to negative rates. There's no question about it. Because they want you to stop. They want you to stop saving money. That's the problem. Negative rates, the reason he didn't come out and admit that they're going to do negative rates, because it's an admission. It's an admission that they've been lying all along about this economy. It's an admission that the economy is in serious, serious trouble. Negative rates are considered a Hail Mary pass. It's the very last thing you do, and you can't think of anything else. It's a Hail Mary pass. That's why he stood up there and lied. You don't think they don't stay up there and lie? Look, I tell you all the time, I don't talk about what's going on with the politics. I always let Hannity and all the other boys take care of that, because I got enough work on this side to take care of all the liars and thieves and con men on this side. Just as bad as the group over there. By the way, talking about the group over there, do you remember yesterday when Biden came out, and let me see, Biden came out and they asked him the question on the Sunday show.
So what did you know about those moves to investigate Michael Flynn, and was there anything improper done?
I know nothing about those moves to investigate Michael Flynn, number one. Number two, this is all about diversion.
Okay, remember that? He said he knew nothing about it. Then he was asked again.
You say you didn't know anything about it, but you were reported to be at a January 5th, 2017 meeting where you and the president were briefed on the FBI's plan to question Michael Flynn over those conversations he had with the Russian ambassador Kislyak.
Now, I thought you asked me whether or not I had anything to do with him being prosecuted.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, really? I thought you asked if this had anything to do with him being prosecuted. Let's hear the question again.
No, I thought you asked me whether...
It's the same one. Sorry, I got the wrong cut. But that's not what he asked. He didn't ask... he didn't, the question he asked was this.
So what did you know about those moves to investigate Michael Flynn, and was there anything improper done?
All right, does that sound close to what Biden... Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I thought you said I was going to... was I going to institute to be part of the prosecution? Some stupid thing. He's a liar. So guess what happened today? Today, they came out with all the information. Okay, they, excuse me, they released the information today on who was at that meeting. And guess who was at that meeting in the White House? That's right. Powell was at that meeting. Biden was at that meeting. The director of the National Intelligence, this guy Grinnell, he finally relisted the list of names who were at that meeting in the Oval Office with Obama, talking about this con job for Flynn, try to rope him in. He said he knew nothing about it. Well, guess what? He's a liar. It came out today that with Obama, Comey was in that conversation with Obama in his office at the same time. So wasn't Brennan. So wasn't Clapper. And guess who else? Yes, the vice president. But as I say, I got enough problems on this end trying to keep things straight with these crooks over here on the fake business news networks, to keep them straight, to keep my gang members so they stay out of trouble. They keep making money, especially when the market goes down. The market has, I told you, in the last 4 weeks, the market got stuck near this 280. Went up about 4%, comes back down. It's in tight range. Why? Because they can't find buyers for the stocks. They can't find buyers. When you look at the stocks, there's no buyers. There's no volume. Who wants to buy these overpriced stocks? Well, what do you buy? I'll explain when I get back. Join my gang. Free for 10 days. Get your color-coded chart and your membership. Go to where it says Get Started.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? Nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so the market's down another almost 600 points today. The market's having difficulty for the last almost 5 weeks now. After it had its initial rally, everybody keeps saying, oh, look at this wonderful rally. I wonder why the market's going up when all the bad things are happening. That was simple. I explained that yesterday. When the market went down 31%, more than half of that rally is the same people who sold short just buying their own shares back. But they won't tell you that. So if I sold the stock at 100, it went down to $50, and I sold it short at 100 because I thought it was going to drop down to 50, I have to go buy the stock at 50 now. So that moves the market up. So let's say it moved up about 25%. Let's use that. The rest of it, let's say almost 70% of it, okay, was the same five stocks, same 6 stocks. You got your Google, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix. Then you got Apple and Microsoft. These are the same stocks that have been driving this economy or driving the stock market since 2008. So we got 6 stocks out of 500 that is, think about this, that are crawling back 40% of the gains. 500 stocks, remember, but only 6 of the 500. If you go and look, they have captured 40% of the gains. Those are the stocks that are rallying again, but they never hold their position. They never can hold the rally. It didn't hold it in 2018. I predicted it wasn't going to happen, and we got the 20% crash, and it didn't hold it, and we got the crash in February, right? In February. And now it's the same thing, moving the stock market back up, and it's going to crash again. You got to know which stocks to be in, but more important, you got to know when to get out of these stocks, and that's what's so important. Look, all the stocks that we've been in, Apple up 23%, Microsoft 22%, Intel 11%, 31%, and Netflix, Facebook 33%, TNDM 33%. I go on and on and on. Starbucks 24%, Nike 9%, McDonald's 12%. Who the hell cares? I'm not giving this to you to press you. Other people can do that, not just me. But here's what they can't do that I can do. I can tell you when these things are ready to go down and get us out in time before it goes down. That is my chart. That's the chart that took me years to design. It follows the institutional money. When the money starts coming out, we get a heads up. Our chart starts telling us. It starts turning red. In fact, we even put in a new feature just recently, yellow, to give us even a quicker heads up. So all these gains that we made, we sleep at night because we know we're going to be out before the stock market crashes, just like we did in February. Remember the 1,000-point drop? We came back Monday morning, went down 1,000 points. We were already set up making money shorting. You can't shorten your 401k. And most of you who buy stocks or investing in stocks, most of you don't even know what shorting is because you're told never to short. It's dangerous, which is a bold-faced lie. If you mark this down, that Phil Grandy said today on May 13, 2020, if you don't know how to make money when the market starts to go back down, then you should get out of the market today. If you have no willingness to learn how to make money when the market goes down, called shorting, you're in a 401k. You're dead. Because you have you're dead. I don't know what other word to use. Because you saw what happened when that market went down, right? When we went down 32%, your stocks dropped 32%. Now you got to get back almost 60% just to break even. This market is going to test the lows again. And it's going to go further than the lows. It could go all the way down to 2008 lows. That's right. It could go I'll repeat, this could go all the way down to where we were in 2008. Because the market was never, ever, ever done right. It was not, we never had a recovery because they never would allow companies to go bankrupt. Instead, they took the worst companies, kept propping up with the new money, and instead of taking the new money and put it into new companies, into startups. Unbelievable. I mean, this is crazy. Stocks are so overvalued. Remember, from 2008 to 2019, the stock market went up 460%. So everybody was buying these stocks. So if a stock went from $50 to $200, nobody cared. Nobody cared they were buying overvalued stock because they knew the Federal Reserve would be there to keep interest rates low and keep doing quantitative easing stock buybacks. So they didn't care their stocks are overbought. But now they care. That's why the market's been stuck for almost 4 or 5 weeks here. Can't get up about that 280 and hold because everyone who's going to buy a stock to it. Let's say you bought a stock at $50 and then it went up to $150. Then in February it dropped and now it's at $100. Who the hell is going to buy that stock at $100? Everybody bought from $50 to $150. They knew it wasn't worth $150. They knew it wasn't even worth $50. They knew it wasn't even worth $5. If they dug J.P. Morgan up, he'd second the motion. But everybody stayed in, climbing the wall of worry, think, everything's going to be beautiful. The Federal Reserve's going to keep interest rates at zero. They're going to keep interest rates at zero. So everybody's just going to keep buying stocks. What do they care? They don't care the company's not making any money. Matter of fact, the last 5 years, earnings and economic growth were going down 25%, while the stock market was going up 50%. But people didn't care. We got the most overvalued stocks ever. Because remember, here's the problem. Why we're not going to have a recovery. I want to tell you, when Kudlow says this right here, that he says that we're going to have this big recovery, he's out of his mind. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
We can make 2021 an absolutely roaring recovery.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, 2021, you can make an absolute roaring recovery. Then answer this, Larry. Then how come you kept saying to us we were in the biggest booming market ever, the best economy ever in history? That was just 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Not even 4 months ago. What am I talking about? The year said that everything was booming. where the economy is going to grow to 4 to 5%. So wait a minute. In a booming economy, we couldn't hold on. The market crashed. So now you're trying to convince us that after this market crashes, that it's just going to turn around and go back up? When your booming economy was fake. It couldn't hold. So how's this going to go back up? Because first of all, people aren't going to buy those stocks. And remember what was happening. From 2008 to 2020, before the crash, the market went up 460%. It was because CEOs were transferring money from their business investment account that was earmarked for wage increases through going out and buying new equipment to increase productivity, which increased wages, which increased savings, which would increase spending, which contributes 72% of our economic growth. It was CEOs who took that money and stole it. They took it away. They didn't spend the money on business investment, so therefore you never got any wage increases. The only thing that went up was the stock prices, and they were all fake. But what did they do? When they transferred the money up to the CEOs so they could reduce each quarter the amount of shares that was the equivalent to their dropping earnings so the stock would go up instead of down, what were they doing? They kept on giving the public credit. So while they're feeding low interest rate money to CEOs and their partners and the biggest shareholders, they're getting rich in the stock market at 1 percentile. They weren't increasing wages for people. They increased credit for them. Hey, we're not going to give you a wage increase, but how about this? We'll give you another credit card. So you got two problems. People are up to their eyeballs in debt. And all their jobs now, most of them are gone. Most of them aren't going to be there when they go back to work. What's he talking about? We're going to this big boom. And CEOs never took the money and put it into the company so that the wages would grow. So now, here we are at the end of the crash. What do you think they're going to do now? You think they're going to now help the folks? You think they're going to start increasing wages? No. And not only are they not going to increase wages, guess what? The stocks where they are right now, there's no buyers for them. Because the stock that's at $150, the smart money knows the stock's not worth $50. Because it was all pumped up since 2009. Join my gang, Phil's gang, and you're going to be right on both sides when it goes up and when it goes down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
When I reach out to you and I keep telling you about gold, because gold is outpacing every sector, all 11 sectors. And many people wonder, they go, well, why aren't all these fake business news networks talking about gold? They don't want to talk about gold because the people who control or who own the fake business news network, which remember, there used to be 126 different companies, now it's only 6, and controlled by the same people who control the Federal Reserve, who control the interest rates, and control everything. They tell them what to say. And the Federal Reserve sells money. They don't sell gold. It competes with gold. Everybody, all these fake business news networks, if they weren't fake, if they're really true, they'd be sitting what I'm saying. Gold, 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 gold. Because there's no place for this market to go except down. Why do you think they're talking negative interest rates? They don't talk negative interest rates if they think the economy's good. Powell came out and lied today. Said, we're not going to do negative interest rates. Really? Well, you also lied and said we weren't going to do QE, and we did. You also said you weren't going to drop rates, and you did. Don't listen to him. He's just as bad as listening to Clapper or listening to MSNBC or listening to Biden. We got our own crooks on this side of the fence. I can't be on both sides of the fence, so I chose this side. Because, the other side's more fun to talk about. I love to talk about that stuff all day long. But this side here has to do with your money. This has to do with your survival. This has to do when you put your head on a pillow at night and you're all by yourself. How am I going to retire? What am I going to do with my money? Is this market going to crash again? Isn't it going to crash? Look, it's not about being right or wrong. Look, I've been on this earth for 75 years. I've been in this business for 45 years. I'm telling you, it's not about being right or wrong and making a call. That's not what the market's about. Oh, he was right. He said it was going to go down. It went down. Oh, he was right. It's going to go up. It's about identifying when the money's coming out. The money goes up. It goes into a stock to push the money up. It comes out and it drops. And it's the only people that can push stocks up are the biggest institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies. They're the only ones. The biggest hedge funds. The banks aren't leading. We still have the same four FANG stocks, and then they had Microsoft and Apple. Those are the same ones that move the market up. Every time the market crashes, everybody jumps right back into them. It's like a Venus trap. But you notice they never hold the rally. They always end up letting the rally drop because you got to have the banks leading. But let's go back to the negative rates. Powell said he's not going to put negative rates in. He's a liar. Because to say he'd be admitting that this economy is so bad, in such serious trouble, he doesn't want to admit that. Negative interest rates, remember, are Hail Mary pass. They tried everything. They can't get it to turn around. The economy, they're at their end. They don't know what to do. It's a Hail Mary pass. See, here's what happens. When you keep rates too low for too long, and that is the worst thing you can do, keep rates too low for too long, because the first thing it does is that all the CEOs take the money and steal the money. Instead of putting it into the economy, they use it to push the stock market up. All fake. And another problem is we keep rates too low for too long. Congress spends so much money. We have massive budget deficits. They spend more than we take in, creating massive budget deficits. So you got tremendous budget deficits. That's why in the last 5 years, the economy was going down 25% while the stock market was being pushed up 50%, all artificial because of the massive budget deficits. See, when there's uncertainty in the market and the economy, such as inverted yield curves, durable goods are shrinking, home sales and housing starts are down, the economy's slowing, the growth is slowing. When people start hoarding, they start hoarding their cash. Businesses and individuals both hoard their cash. They save. They don't spend it, which leads to deflation. Prices start to drop. And when prices start to drop, that's a problem because production drops. Now, prices and wages start to stagnate and deflate. And that means unemployment rises. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens, and that's what's happening in our economy. So the Federal Reserve now, they're saying we got to do negative interest rates. What's that mean? To prevent you from saving, to make sure you don't save, to make sure you go and spend but don't save. Because remember, spending is 72% of our economic growth. They want you to spend, not save. To make sure of that, they're going to charge you 0.2% to keep your money in the bank. You go and say, I want to put this $100 in the bank. They say, well, I'm going to have to charge you 0.2% to put your money in your own savings account. You go, what? Yeah, that's what they call negative rates. The idea is you go, oh, hell with you. I'm taking my money out of the bank. I'm going to put it underneath my pillow. And that's what people did in a lot of countries. See, negative interest rates never work because people then take their money out of the market, out of the bank. What happens? The bank not only loses deposits, they lose the customers as they take the money, go home, and put it underneath your pillow. It doesn't work. But this is, remember, the Hail Mary pass, and this is what's going to happen. So what they do, some of the banks, they start, instead of charging you 0.2%, they take that and push it onto their corporate customers, their big customers, let them pay for it, and then the big guys go out and buy bonds just to offset it. But negative rates do not work. They hurt the economy. It's an act of desperation. That's where we're going next. Because remember, Congress keeps spending more money than we have. We've had a declining economy since 2009. We never had a growing economy. Negative rates don't work. They just don't work. So all I can do for you is try to shake you and get some sense in your head to say, look, we're going to be always on the right side of the transaction. My members are always going to make sure that every stock we're in, no matter if we're up 12%, 2%, 23%, when the market starts to crash again, we'll have them out of their positions, because this is what our color-coded chart does. And we'll have them in the right position so they're making money when the market goes down that you can't do with your 401k. And most of you don't do. Just, again, mark down today, I said, Phil Grandy, on May 13th, 2020, if you are not willing to learn how to make money when the market's going down, then you better get out of your 401ks today. You better get out of the stock market today. It is over. There's not going to be this big turnaround. There's never was a turnaround since 2009. It's all fake for 12 years. We're going to turn around on a turnaround on a fake turnaround, fake on top of fake. Not going to happen. But here's where you start making money. Remember, budget deficits are a killer. And we've had budget deficits since 2009. We're choking with debt. Consumers are choking with debt. The country's choking with debt. Budget deficits kill. They kill economic growth. They kill the economy. They kill the middle class. But I can't fix that. But here's what I can do with my members. Right now, when we're up 22% or 23% in Apple, up 23% in Microsoft, up 11% in Intel, when they start crashing, they will be out. They're not going to feel any pain. And even better, they're going to be in a position as the market, as Intel starts going down, Microsoft goes down, Apple goes down, they're going to be making money. They're going to be making money. And you know what? You don't have to come and learn anything. I have a lot of people say, Phil, I love your show, but I just don't want to take the time to go learn. Well, that's why we have what we call the Working Investor Program, where we post every day our 30 stocks, our member stocks, 30 days. We post them at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And our Director of Education, Steve, he'll post those, and he tells you exactly what to do. For example, he posted today one of our stocks, SLB, and this is what it sounds like. You go and let's say you're an SLB.
Schlumberger. Yesterday I said go ahead and add at your own risk because it's pulling back here, but we've got a good signal here. We're green. So I would say if it can take out this high over here.
So he guides you. For God's sakes, if you can't take 1 minute, if you'll sit there and listen to Marta Martirimo or whatever the hell her name is, and you listen to them telling you, Payne telling you it's a rocket ship.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship.
They'll tell you that it's booming.
Our economy is booming like never before.
But it wasn't booming like never before. It wasn't booming at all. The stock market was booming, but not the economy. That's what you're feeling. So look, here's what I'm going to do. For 10 days, I'm going to help you. All I ask is when after 10 days, you make a decision. During those 10 days, you just do it on paper. The stocks, the instructions we give you, you just do it on paper, not real money. You decide to stay. Then you start using real money. Then you decide how aggressive you want to be. But at the end of the day, we're reaching out to help you so that you can turn around and reach out and help St. Jude. How's that? I think that's a pretty good deal. We don't know how much money you send to St. Jude. All our members send it directly. And we've been doing this for 25 years? So look, join the gang right now. Go to where it says philsgang.com. It says start now. Sign up for the Working Investor Group, 10 days free. You agree that what I'm talking about, that I know what I'm talking about, and I'm right. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.